remarkable. Guys, all of us had close eyes on that game in Cape Coast. I think that you haven't seen the Black Stars play these winner takes all. In basketball, they'll call it the Game 7 type of thing. Yeah. This was difficult for the Black Stars. Eventually, they won by a goal to nil, an Andrea Ayew penalty. And yeah, they are through to the playoffs.
Look, the fact is it was always going to be difficult. If you've watched Hugo Bruce's team, who is the head coach of South Africa, they are very difficult to beat. Mind you, this was just a second goal they are conceding throughout the qualifying phase. Shows you how difficult they are to break down. And Ghana needed to work. Now, we've already established the fact that South Africa are very difficult to break down. Partey wasn't in there, who is a huge creative force in the Black Stars team. And after 10 minutes, Kudus also went off injured. So then, the guys on the pitch needed to play extra. And they did. Look, today I credit the Black Stars for their tenacity, their will. You could tell that every single one of them wanted the 3 points. Andrea Ayew throwing himself about, Wakaso throwing himself, Idrisu Baba flying his head somewhere. Jiku and Amate were absolutely brilliant. I think this is the best performance they've ever played together as a center defensive pair. Yeah. The only player who didn't impress me too much was Andy Adam. But even if you are comparing his performances, this was an upgrade. Jordan Ayew with his holding up play, brilliant. Of course, he could have done better in his finishing. But you also cannot overlook his overall contribution to the game, which was absolutely fantastic. And you have to credit the Black Stars players. And you see, when you play games like this, it is very rare that you see exceptional performances in terms of
goal. Because everybody is
tensed, and you cannot. So much at stake. There's so much at stake. You cannot give anything to chance. So then, teams are very conservative when it comes to situations like this. So for somebody who sit back and say it was South Africa, if you watch them, they've not been too impressive. Ghana should have beaten them by more goals. This is what I call an efficient performance. Because what you do is when you go back and you rewatch the game, you cannot count the number of times South Africa actually tested Jojo Wallacott. I think it was the second half where Percy Tau had an opportunity. But even that wasn't what you call a chance.
So you feel that people should look at this game and judge the Black Stars on the amount of heart and guts and will they put out there?
Especially because they have been criticized in that regard. Exactly. A lot of people say, yes, but today you could see that they really, really wanted it. And I'm very glad they got it.
Nicholas, on the flip side, why didn't it work for South Africa today? They walked into this game having a 3-point gap on the Black Stars. All they needed to do was to ride this game out, be controlled, see what they could get out of it, and they were in the playoffs. What happened to them?
Individual player quality. You could see from the word go that they just wanted to counter-attack, sit back deep, try and hit Ghana on the counter. And that was their game plan. So when we scored the first goal, it was interesting because I was making a point during commentary that they don't look to have a plan in setting up attacking play. In fact, they were almost non-existent as an attacking force for most of the game until like the last 3-4 minutes around the injury time when Andy Adam and Dede combined to, do an almighty clearance for us. South Africa had a game plan to come for a draw because they know that quality-wise, Ghana is far better than them. Unfortunately for them, Ghana got an early goal in the first half. And thankfully for Ghana, we made it through.
Okay, all right.